This is the 2016 Art Oliver past paper. Um, this class is especially for the English medium students who are looking for a cheap art class. Okay, we will be teaching you not only the drawing part but also the theory part. We will be covering both drawing and theory, and we will be guiding the beginners also from 0 to 10, which means from beginning, even if you can't draw a flower properly, we will make you draw a flower like a pro. We will transform you in such a way. And second, okay. So this is the 2016 Orwell past paper, and there will be as like every past paper. So as like in every subject, even in art, there are three parts of paper: part one, part two, part three. Okay. Part one is it consists of 40 marks. Okay, part one takes 40 marks. While part two and three takes 30 marks. Okay, which means totally it will become 100 marks. This is how it works. Okay, totally it's 100 marks. And what happens is, Lamai, in part two, part two, so, in part two, what happens is the 30 marks is divided into two, and because in part two, Lama, you should do two drawings. Okay, you should do two drawings, and in part two, you should do two drawings. In that two drawings, they will divide the 30 into two and give each drawing 15 marks. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, today we will be mainly focusing on the paper structure, and then later I will teach you some basic things. Okay, for the free line drawing. Okay, so this is, now you can see the paper clearly. What have they said? Answer all the questions. Okay, answer all the questions on this paper itself. It means they will give you an extra sheet, okay, to write roughly and all. Okay, you shouldn't write in that. You should write everything in the paper itself. Okay, you should write everything in the paper itself. And look here, they are telling the first questions. Okay, the first 5 questions. LMI out of 40 questions, every questions will be divided into 5, and with different structures only they will be asked. Okay, like this. Now look here, they are telling question number 1 to 5. Okay, 1 to 5, filling the blanks. In every year, what they do is they give it like this only. Okay, they give a picture like this. Okay, a picture like this, not the same picture like exact is it's shown here, but different. Sometimes it would be a temple, sometimes it would be sculptures. In different format only they give different pictures will be coming here. Okay, and then they will ask 5 questions. Okay, 5 questions like related to this picture, and then they will ask you to filling write the answers here. Okay, you should write the answers in the blanks. Okay, when we will be teaching the theory to you, you will get to know about all this, and you will be able to fill all of, you will be able to do these questions. Okay, sorry. And here is the other questions. This is the other part. Okay, 6 to 10. Okay, 6 to 10 is short answers. You should give short answers. Like, look here, they are asking you, what is the architectural construction with identical features that has been built attached to the four sides of the stupa? Okay, then there is a stupa called related to this architecture. Okay, so you should write that stupa's name here. Okay, then look, then other question is asking what is the image house at Polonnaruwa, where many paintings can be seen. When we will be doing a final seminar and then past paper series. Also, we will be doing a recap session, and in these sessions, you will be able to cover all these parts. Okay. Okay. So here are the next set of questions. Wait. Sorry. Here. Here they are speaking about 11 to 15. Question number 11 to 15. They are telling underline the underline the most suitable answers. They are telling you to underline the most suitable answers. Okay. Example, look here. They are telling you Aukana Buddha image, which is an outstanding creation of Anuradhapura period, indicates. Okay. They are asking what does this in Buddha's image is indicating. I mean, which feature does it indicate? Okay, we will be going deeply about every Buddha images and everything, okay, in the theory class. Okay, for now I will be teaching you all about the paper structure first. Okay, because you need to know this paper structure, right, so that you can learn quickly. Here are the other questions from 16 to 20. Okay, from question number 16 to 20, what they're telling is filling the blanks. Okay, filling the blanks with suitable words, which means you should fill in the blanks with suitable words. Okay, you should fill in the blanks with the suitable words. So that look here, they are asking among the paintings of New Kalaniya temple indicates of the Buddha's life, and what is that painting in Kalaniya temple is depicting. They are asking that. Okay, so you should write the answer here. What does it depict? Like that, you should write for the other one also. Okay, from 16 to 20, you should write filling the blanks. If you go to any year's paper, in every year paper, it will be the structure. Okay, and then look here. Question number 21 to 25. From 21, look, I will do one for you so that you can understand clearly. Here, look, in 21, they are telling, look, 21. Okay, first let me read the question. Select the most suitable pictures from the given as A, B, C, D, E. Okay, from A, B, C, D, E, we should select the most suitable picture, okay, which are close connection to the picture 21 to 25. Okay, we should select out of these five for the question 21 to 25, which are more suitable. Okay, which means which are connected. Okay, for example, if I take 21, okay, if I take 21, sorry, if I take 21, then what happens is for 21, the letter that connects is, I will tell it's B. Okay, it's B. So what I should do is, when I know it is B, I should write the B letter in this bracket. Okay, in this bracket only I should write that B letter. Okay, so here only I should write the B letter. And what happens is, give me a second. B letter. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, then what happens is, let's go to the other questions below. Okay, now here what they are telling, here look here, they are telling write a complete sentence to clarify the meanings of each word given under questions 26 to 30. 26 to 30, they are giving you some specific words and they are asking you to write the meaning of these words, which means, now example, if I take Wakadeka, okay, if I take Wakadeka is lamai, it's a type of traditional Sinhala design that is used for the art. Okay, that is used to design art. Okay, which means it's like this type of art. Okay, like something like this, something like, yeah, something like this. I don't exactly remember, but we will be learning all this in the recap session. Okay. Okay, so in the recap session, Lamai, coming recap session, we will be mainly focusing on the theory part of grade 6 to 9. Okay, 6 to 9 recap session only will be happening, which means it is not for the students of 6 to 9, it's for the O-level students, okay, who are sitting for the exam. Okay, here these questions, this 26 to 30, these questions 69 to 30, 26 to 30, these part, okay, this part will be mainly covered from that session only. Okay, from that there where it is be covered. Okay, you can cover this part and also more theory parts from that 6 to 9 recap session. Okay, and also 6 to 9 recap session, it will be a bit connected for your 10 to 11 theory also. Okay, and also 10 to 11 theory will be fully covered. Okay, it will be completely covered and you will be knowing each and everything in the final seminar. Okay, you will be knowing it before. We will be doing the past papers and all very deeply. Okay, we will, if I take a picture, okay, example, if I take the picture F, okay, if I take the picture F, then what will happen? I will go deeply in the picture F. Okay, I will tell you what happens here, where this one is located, and everything. Okay, after that only I will tell you the answer. Okay, so that is how we will be teaching the past paper also. Here what happens is, Lamai, they are telling you answer the questions 31 to 35. They are telling you to answer question number question number 31 to 35, referring to the pictures FGHIJ, okay, referring to the pictures FGHIJ, which means FGHIJ means these pictures. Okay, so what they are telling you, they are telling you to answer these questions. Okay, answer these 31 to 35, referring to the questions given, pictures given above. Okay, so what happens is, right? They are looking here, they are telling you, right, what Indian art tradition is represented in the image shown by the letter F. Okay, they are asking you what art tradition is used here in this Buddha image, what is represented. Okay, so we will be teaching you all everything in the coming past paper series. Okay. And here is the main thing comes, right? What happens here is, they are, look here, they are telling identify the color picture, color painting given to you and write 5 meaningful sentences appreciating its artistic qualities under given suitables. Give me a second. Okay. So what are they telling? Identify the color painting given to you. Write 5 meaningful sentences appreciating its artistic qualities under given subtitles 36 to 40. Okay, 36 to 40 means these things. Okay, so they are asking you the place. Okay, the place, the artist, the theme, the composition, the expression of the feelings, and you might be thinking, what are they asking, right? And about which painting they are speaking. Okay, let me tell you. Go to the next page. Go to the next page and see. Here, can you all see? They are showing you a picture. This is they now about this picture. They will be asking you about this picture only. They are asking you. Okay, they are asking you from where this one is. Uh, the place means, Lamai. They are here. They are asking about the place of that painting. Right, the place means they are asking about where it is located, in which museum it is kept. Okay, so that is what they are asking about the place, and the artist means who drew it. Okay, who drew it, who designed it, who published it. That is what they are asking. And the theme means they are asking what does it, how it is made. Okay, in which technique and it is done. Composition means they are asking the use of colors, okay? And expression of the feelings means lama, they are asking what does it express, okay? What does this express to you? How does this painting express, okay? So that is what the expression of feelings mean. Okay, did you all understand the questions from 1 to 40, the structure of the paper part 1? Okay, this is the structure of the paper part 1, okay? As I told, you can see very well the structure of the paper, right? Every 5 questions are divided in different format, okay? Look here. Every questions are in different format, but every year the same structure will be followed for every 5 questions, okay? If it is the, now look here, they are asking you to write the meaning, right? Same like this, they will be giving in the next year paper also same like this, 26 to 30. That question will be same like this, okay? So let's go to the part 2 paper. Before going to the part 2 paper, let me tell you how the paper will be, okay? So before going to the part 2 paper, for the paper, they will be giving you a, for the art, they will be giving you something like a A4 sheet, okay? Like a A4 sheet, but it is not a A4 sheet, it is like a cardboard, okay? Somewhat like a cardboard. Here, look like, it will look like this, okay? If it is like this, okay? Now, if this is an A4 sheet, another part will be connected to it, okay? Another part will be connected to it, okay? And what happens is, here they will be putting like department of examination and all of those things. And also in that part itself, in this attached part itself, there will be a place for you to write your name, write the date, and then write the index name, okay? For index number, they will be giving you everything. And what happens is then give me a second. And also, when the, when your paper when the A4 sheet is like this, no, this is the exact size of the A4 sheet, right? Okay, so what happens is, you should draw it for the part 2 paper, okay? For the part 2 paper, what you should do is, you should write the, you should, if you are drawing a design, then draw the design in this way, okay? If this the design example, if you are drawing a saree design, this is the flower of those stuffs, okay? Then this should be the border, okay? This part only should be the border, okay? Because if you do it like this, you will be able to save the time. Also, you will be able to complete at least a part of your drawing, okay? And also, don't worry, okay? Don't worry or don't get nervous if you don't have much enough time left to complete your drawing, okay? What happens is, Lamai, when you do the drawing, you should first separate it, okay? First you should separate it, and then color one part, okay? After drawing, you should first complete the drawing, and then what you should do is, first you should color and complete this part, okay? Again you should move to the next part, then move to the next. When you do this, Lamai, what happens is, the examiners who are correcting your paper, they will fold the part where you haven't completed, okay? They will fold this uncompleted part, and what they will be doing is, Lamai, they will give you the marks for the completed area, okay? Which means, for this area, they will be giving you the marks, okay? They won't cut your marks for not completing this area, okay? And also one more important thing, what is it is, another important thing is, for the part 2 paper, okay? Yeah, for the sorry, for the for part two paper, they will be giving you a small oil paper sheet, like, okay. They will be giving you a small oil paper sheet, like in that oil paper sheet what you should do is you should draw the design, okay. You should draw a design, like for, if they are asking you to draw a sari, then you should draw a design for the sari with the informations they asked you. And then what you should do is you should keep this, okay, you should keep this oil paper on top of your that on top of your answer script, and you should draw it, trace it. Again, you should keep it here and trace it. Understood? That is how it works. Give me a second. This is for the designing part, Lama. I am really very sorry. This is for the designing part, but this will be given after the first paper. Okay, after you did the first paper only, they will give you the designing part, which means this is part, not part two. This is part three paper. Okay, I really forgot that. Okay, this is the part three paper. In the part three paper only, they will be giving you the designing part, which means they won't give you any break. Okay, they will first give you the part one paper, and after that they will give you, after taking the part one paper immediately from you, they will again give you the part two, no, part three paper. Okay, part three paper, and after that they will give you a 1 to 2 hours of break, or a 1 to 1.5 hour of break, and then what they will do is they will give you the part three paper. Okay, sorry, part two. I'm This is for the part three paper, LMI. Okay, this is for the part three paper. This structure is for the part three paper. Okay, what happens in, okay, so the rules and regulation for the part three paper is, give me a second, what happened? Okay. Okay, sorry. And the rules and regulations for the part three paper. Okay, let's go to the part three first. Here, part three paper is, look here, they are telling you you must draw only one drawing. Okay, they are telling, okay, select one from either part A, B, C. Okay, they are telling select one. Okay, one either from part one, part A, B, C. Okay, which means there are three parts in part three. Okay, one is pictorial design, another one is design and graphic art. Okay, pictorial composition, design and graphic art. Okay, under pictorial composition there are 4 options, under design 3 options, under graphic art 3 options. Okay, out of this, Lamai, out of this 1 to 10 options, what you should do is, yeah, here they have given you 10 options, right? Out of these 10 options, what you have to do is you should select only one. Okay, only one you should select. Okay, only one. Huh? Only one only you should select. Okay, you can either select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, anything. But my recommend is, Lama, don't use graphic card. Okay, don't select graphic card, because it will mess up your drawing and you will be unable to save time. Okay, because when you are going to color the letters, when you are then in a graphic, Lama, you know, right, there will be many designs used, right? So when you do that, it will be a bit hard for you to complete it by the time. So it's better if you either choose pictorial composition or design. Okay, it's your choice. And Lamai, um, um, yeah, same as I said, use the index number, question number, and then reverse. Okay, you should write the question number also. They will ask you, they will give you a space for heading or question number. In there, you should write your question number or heading. Okay, if they are asking you the question number, then write now. If you are selecting number one, write number one. And if not, if they are asking the name, then write the exact name. Okay, write the exact name. If not, it may get if not, the examiners will get confused. Then you you will miss the marks also. Okay, so yeah, rather than using paint, okay, yes, rather than you are using paint, it's better if you use pastels, because when you use painting lama, you should at least save 15 minutes of your time for the drying. Okay, because if your painting is wet, okay, if your drawing is wet, what happens is it will get messed up. Okay, it's not the invigilator's fault or examiner's fault, it will be a fault. Okay, so you will be able to lose marks also here in these places only where people are losing marks. Okay, so what happens is invigilator is not responsible for what you are doing, right? Invigilators, their responsibility is to give the paper at the correct time, to explain you the instructions, and then to get the paper at the correct. That is what the invigilator's responsibility. Their responsibility is not drawing your painting, right? So what you should do is you should save your time and then you should dry it, so that it's better if you use pastels instead of using paints. Okay, um so what happens is so sometimes when invigilators also don't do it in purpose. Now they should get the papers from you all at the correct time, right? So when they are collecting it fastly, what happens is if they keep another paper upon near us, then it gets crashed. Okay, it gets messed up and then you lose your marks. This is what happens. Okay, many students does this first. Okay, and then Mm, if you need extra tissue papers, okay, if anything happens, example, what as I told before, they will be giving you a tissue paper for the sketching, right? If this tissue paper get torn or if something happens, you can get another tissue paper, okay? But it's better if you use one tissue paper and save your time, okay? Okay, so this is the part two paper, okay? This is the part two paper, okay? And in part two paper, Lama, what happens is, sorry, in part two paper, what happens is they will give you a paper, a cardboard, like as I said before. Another part attached here, Department of Examination. Then your index number, your name, date, question number, everything will be here. Okay, you should write the details here. But here what you should do, Lama, right? In this, okay, for this drawing, what you should do is, and also one more thing, for this drawing, only I told you, they will separate 30 marks into divided by 2, which means you will get 15 for each painting, okay, for each painting coloring or and uh, shading. Okay, what happens is they will give you another A4 sheet. Okay, an original A4 sheet. This is a cardboard, like I said before. Okay, cardboard. And what happens is, Lamai, in the previous one, I told you to draw it like this, right? In this way, right? The design should be horizontal and the border should come to this part, right? But what happens when it comes to part two paper? You shouldn't do it like that. When it comes to part two paper, you here this part should be the base. Okay, this is the base, which means I will teach you the table part should be coming here. Okay, in Freeline there is something called table. The table part should be coming here. Table's base should be here. While example, if they tell the how if there is a bottle or something, okay, if there's a bottle or something, then the bottle's head part should be here, okay, which means the drawing should be vertical, okay, not horizontal but vertical. Understood? And also one more important thing in for the part 2 paper, okay, part 2 is lamai, it is free line, okay, part 2 is free line drawing and pictorial composition in color, okay, it's free line and pictorial composition in color. So what happens here is they will keep a specific item the government request. Okay, the Department of Examination will give every center a yeah, a specific thing like for every places it will be the same thing, bottle, watermelon, something like that they will be keeping. Okay, if they are keeping it in such a way, it will be everything will be 73 centimeter. Okay, every uh, objects will be 73 centimeter. It will not be more than 73 or less than 73. It will be exactly 73 centimeter, the height of it, okay? And what happens is, if example, if I tell you, if the invigilators arrange your, arrange your objects in the middle, okay, in the middle of the examination hall, then they will arrange a table around it, okay? And if they are if they arrange it in a corner of the hall, then they will do it like this. Okay, they will arrange a semicircle form. Okay, which means these are your tables and chairs. Okay, and you will be sitting around the object like this. Okay, the middle is the object and the surrounding circle is you. Okay, so what happens is when you are sitting like this, the view will be different, right? The view for you will be different, for you will be different, for each and every person the view will be different. And you, what you should do is you should draw the drawing like how you can see it. Okay, you shouldn't care about how others can see it or how others are drawing it. You shouldn't, if you copy here you will get caught, okay, because your index number will be registered in the government. That's how they are arranging your table. Okay, so if you copy in this free line, you will get caught. So you can't copy in free line drawing, okay? What you should do, you should draw exactly how you see it. If you try to give the example, some people are there, what they are doing is if they can't draw, they are giving the next person to draw it. And if that person draws, you will get caught because they will draw in their view, not in your view. Understood? So what happens is you will get caught and then you will get your marks will get deducted, okay, or sometimes they will take legal actions also. Okay, so that's what happening. Okay, and from here the person from, if it is a semicircle, this is how they will be viewing. It means the person who is sitting here, that person will not see the same view of this person. Each and every person will be seeing different views. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so yeah, in Freeline, also in the part, designing part, okay, in the Freeline as well as in the designing part, Lamai, what happens is, in here, okay, in this usually you do the coloring. Okay, that's fine. But here what you should do is, in this Freeline, there are two, there is a A4 and also a cardboard, right? Two drawings, right? So here what you should do is, you should do the coloring for the cardboard. Okay, you should do the coloring for the cardboard and the sketching, okay, pencil shading, that one should be done for the A4. Okay, and also another one more important thing, it is, give me a second. So what happens here is, what I wanted to tell you, and it's an important thing was, when you're drawing, right, first you should draw in the A4 sheet, okay? First you should draw in the A4 sheet. And for the cardboard, what you should do is, there is a clip, okay? There's a paper clip. Um, yeah, there's a paper clip, okay? Tight paper clip. Buy a tight paper clip, a proper one, and take it for the examination hall, okay? It is not prohibited, okay? It is eligible to take paper clip, okay? So you can take it, and what you should do is pin your paper clip here in this part, okay, in this part. And then what you should do, okay, clipping here means after you sketch, okay, after you do the sketching in A4, clip it here, and what you should do then is, then trace it, okay, trace it properly, okay, so that in your A4 also it will get traced, okay. So what happens then is, Lamai, when you do the when you do the tracing in A4 sheet, it will get, the pencil mark will get darker. So do the shading in A4, and then in the cardboard you do the coloring. Okay, Lamai. So this is what happens. Okay. And also, Lamai, one more important thing in the freeline drawing, important thing what you should do is, many people don't know this, and so that also they are losing marks, okay. So this is a very main important trick. What you should do is, first you should complete the coloring, Lamai. First you should do the coloring part, okay, the cardboard one, okay. Because coloring is really attractive, no, when the invigilators check your coloring, and then they will understand you are a talented student, okay. After that, if you are not, if your time is not enough, okay, if you are seeing example, let's say the invigilator is telling there is more 15 minutes for you, then what you should do is, Samar, you should immediately what you should do is, example, if I tell you, there is a box, there is a ball, then there is a bottle, okay. Then what you should do is, first try to color the ball beautifully, okay. I will tell you the shading. Completely do the ball, okay. You should complete the ball shading properly with darker, lighter font, everything, okay. Then what you should do, you should color the box as much as it is possible, okay. And then only you should try to, before that, try to give light shades, okay, not that much of light shade, a bit of light shade and dark shade, in that format. Complete the bottle and then go to this, okay. Complete this both properly, then you can score the proper marks, because invigilator will then know, this child has the talent, this child can do it, she knows how to do it, but what happens is, no enough of time, lack of time, okay, so that you will get exact marks, okay. These are the easy ways to score your A pass, okay. Now can you all draw me a flower and send me? Yeah, can you send me a flower? Yeah. Send me a flower quickly, Lama. Draw a flower and send me so that I can check you. I'm telling you to send a flower because so that I can check your talent. Okay, I can check how much you can do. Okay, so that I can understand. That's why I'm asking you. After drawing, send it to me in my WhatsApp so that I can check and recorrect your mistakes. Okay, Lama? Okay, now I'm checking your drawings. Um, okay. So, don't worry about your mistakes, Lamai. You are here to learn, and we will be guiding you so that you can avoid mistakes in the future. Okay, so don't fear about your mistakes. Don't back yourself. Okay, don't go backward because you are making mistakes. Okay, if you make mistakes only, you can learn. Understood? So don't worry. Okay, now I will teach you all free line drawing. Okay, give me a second. I will start it.
So, what happens is, yeah, this is the color you should use for your exam, okay? 1 minute.
Can you all hear me now? Okay, so give me a second. What happens is this is the Picasso. Okay, this is the Picasso color. This is a professional oil pastel by Rembrandt. Okay, this is this color gives a naturalism. Okay, this color gives naturalism in your art. Okay, it shows the naturalism in your art, and it makes your art more beautiful. So it's better if you use this for the oil, okay? And it is also an oily pastel and later it will get dry, okay? So that's the benefit of this pastel. And then you should buy 5B pencils, okay? 5B pencil, and this is 2B, okay? This is 2B, this is 5B. This is for the outer line, dark outline, okay? Not just dark, not for a just outer line, but for a dark outline. And this is for the shading. And this pencil, okay, HB pencil, you know it less that right, those pencils, okay. So this pencil can be used for you to do the sketching, okay, just to sketch. Okay, so what I'm gonna teach you today is how, okay, how you should hold a pencil now. Do you know how to hold a pencil for shading? This is how you hold a pencil, okay. This is how you hold a pencil for your shading. The this finger should be on the point, and there should be a gap between these two, and then there should be no gap, much gap between these two fingers, okay, the middle finger and the second finger. So this is how you touch a pencil, okay. And also don't touch it very hard, okay, touch it just lightly and it will be okay. Okay, so now I will teach you how to draw a box, okay. If a box is facing you, okay, for all these are for free line, okay. These are just for free line drawing. Okay, if a box point is pointing at you, if the point of the box is pointing at you, how you should draw it. Okay, today we are gonna learn that. How, okay, I will teach you. Yeah. Some people draw it like so, some people draw it like this also. If you draw it like this, does it even look like a box? Does it even look like a box? No, right? So this is it. This is exactly wrong. Okay, you shouldn't draw it like this. How I will teach you how to draw a box correctly. Okay, so this is how you draw a box correctly. Box. Put a Y. Okay, but if even though you put a Y, the gap between the Y you are drawing, okay, it should be wider. Okay? It should be wide as much as is possible. This is how you draw box correctly. Okay. Emma, how will you draw if they keep a ball upon this box? Okay. On top of this box, if they keep a ball, how will you draw it? You should draw. Take the measurement. Okay. First, you should take a measurement. Okay. From the middle only, they will keep. Okay. In the middle of the box. Then how you should take is So in the middle you should keep a point and then draw the ball. It's like this. Okay. And after that, what you should do is you should draw these inner lines, okay? Inner box lines. Okay. And after that, what if they keep a material, if they put a material thing on top of the box, it will become like this. Don't make it sharper here. Make it a curve, okay? Keep it as a curve. Don't make it sharp. Don't, and also don't make this part too long, okay? It will make your drawing a bit tight. Okay, erase the inner parts. Don't forget to erase the inner parts, okay? This is how you draw it. And if you put a cloth on top of a box lamine, it won't be perfect, right? It will be a bit messed. So to show those lines, you should give such lines. When you color this, it will become more and more attractive, okay? It will become really very beautiful. Then now what happens is after that, okay, they will keep all the objects on a table, right? So there will definitely be a base, okay? There will be a base for sure. So what you should do is you shouldn't draw the whole table, okay? To make the table complete, what you should do is for the middle of the object, you should put a line like this, okay? And then what you should do is below the object, you should draw two lines like this. Okay? You show it there. Like this, sorry. This is how you below the object, okay? And then what you should do is, okay, they say you to draw a bottle, what will you do? Oh, you should draw a bottle also, okay? To keep a bottle also, you should draw. Okay, this is how you draw up that glass bottle. Why be something something is called something like that. There's a glass bottle, right? If they ask you to draw the glass bottle, you should draw it now. So this is how you should draw it. This is how you draw a glass bottle. This is how you draw it. This is how you draw that bottle, okay? Need a photo to really sorry. Let me draw it again. The top part. Not this. First, you should take a measurement, okay, Mama? First, you should take a measurement and then only you should do, okay? If the example, like, let's say, you can see, okay, the half of the bottle only has the half of the bottle is having the measurement, okay? So we should say, from here, the ball stop starts, and from where the ball stop ends, okay, from here. So I should draw it like this. From where the box corner is starting, from where the box ending. So you should take the measurement. Okay, this is how you draw. This is the glass bottle, okay? Yes, I don't know what our connection issues. Wait a second, Namai. There's a connection issue. I will make it quickly.